Hello, welcome to another video, y'all. This video is like making me so happy. I literally have been trying to get back into the gym for so long. I literally was like, okay, I need to get back on my morning workout game because I like to do more of my time after work. And then when I would work a full day, like I don't have any energy to go to the gym. Like when I would go, I would get super anxious because there's so many people in there, or I would just come up with some like excuse not to go because I literally would be exhausted from work. And so I knew that I needed to get back on working out before work. And so I would set like my alarm, like I'm gonna get up at this time, I'm gonna go. I tried everything. I was trying to like change my night routine, change my morning routine. Like I just was not ready to get back into the gym. But I managed to go to the gym Monday through Friday all of last week. And I'm so excited. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and I really hope that I don't jinx myself and I don't get up tomorrow for the workouts. But I'm just focusing on the here and now, and I made it a week. I did that. I showed up for myself, and I'm so freaking ecstatic, y'all. So if I'm just like smiling and giggly this whole video, that's why, because this has been a goal of mine. And I feel like even if it was just for a week, I did it. I did what I said I was going to do. I held myself accountable. There were days that I definitely didn't feel like getting up, but I made it, and that's where we are. That is where we are. Okay. Anyway, I have my little notes here to keep me on track so I can talk to y'all about the workouts. First, let me talk to y'all about how I'm approaching getting back into the gym, because it can be very, very hard when you have taken a significant amount of time off the gym, or if you're completely new to going to the gym and working out. It's just mentally, physically, and spiritually can be a lot. So what I told myself is I am starting with the basics. I am throwing out everything that I used to be able to do with the weight or the gym. I'm throwing that out of my mind, because I think that was holding me back too. I was working towards getting back to where I used to be. And it's like, no, it's okay to start anew. So that's my approach that I'm going with. I don't care that I used to bench a certain amount. Well, I never was able to bench a lot, but I don't care if I was able to squat a lot, deadlifts, whatever I used to do. I'm no longer using those as benchmarks. I'm creating all new benchmarks for myself. So I'm starting off with complete body weight. I am focusing on really being able to move my body around and have close to perfect form as I can on everything that I do. So I am not using weight whatsoever. And the clips, you'll see me on the Smith machine, but I add 0 weights to it. The whole workout is completely me moving. Well, I guess I'm using the bar, but that's about it. I'm not using any added weight to the bar. I think the bar might be about 15 pounds, but I use it more for stability. Monday, I started out with pistol squats. Pistol squats are my main focus right now as I'm journeying back to working out at the gym. Ever since I left college, fell off of working out and things like that. I hate saying fell off, but I stopped working out for a significant amount of time. And then finally I found working out again. I have wanted to be able to do pistol squats completely by myself, not using a chair or anything else. I want to be able to squat in a pistol squat and come back up on my own. And the next move was decline lunges. I like doing decline lunges because it allows you to go deeper into the lunge. So I just take 2 45-pound plates and use that. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory. And then we did hanging abs. So y'all, I am not even playing with y'all. I don't even think it's pseudo. I think it's for real. I think it's fact. But I feel like I feel taller already, and I just did that one time. Those dang on hanging abs will get you right. They will lengthen you and strengthen you, just everything. And then we did push-ups. I didn't film them. I haven't been filming my push-ups just because it's something I'm really working towards. I've always been kind of a little not as strong. I'm not gonna use weaker. Not as strong in my upper body. I've struggled with push-ups since I started working out, and it's something that I really want to work on, but I want to keep it for myself just because I know that if I do hear any comments or see any comments, like, I'm a little fragile when it comes to my push-ups. And so I'm just choosing not to share those just yet. Ended with the Stairmaster for 5 minutes. Y'all, I used to love the Stairmaster, but I could only do 5 minutes today. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to really ease these back in because your girl was not feeling them. I jumped on it thinking it was just gonna be like, all right, cool, like Stairmaster. No, I was like, I don't like this anymore. So we're gonna have to see, how that's gonna end up. Moving on to Tuesday. I just put this little stretching clip in because I'm not the best at stretching, but when you're getting back into a workout routine, if you've not worked out in a while, or if you're new, and I keep saying if you're new or if you haven't worked out in a long time because that's where I'm coming from, but you want to make sure you're stretching because I feel like the main thing that could like turn you off from wanting to go back to the gym is if you're really sore and you're not taking care of your body. So rest and like regeneration of your muscles is really, really key when it comes to staying consistent with working out. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I usually go to a spin class. One of my old coworkers is the instructor and he has like the most amazing class. Like you will literally feel a total body workout in his class. Like it's just so hard. Music's so good though, and it gets you through. So that's usually what I do. This Tuesday, I had something to do at work. I think I had a meeting at work and I wasn't gonna be able to make it to the class. So I ended up just going to the gym and doing, I think it was like 10 or 15 minutes on the bike. I didn't do a full 40-minute, 50-minute cycle sesh, but I did get it in. Something's better than nothing. And then I ended with the sauna. Y'all, the sauna will get you right. Like I go to the sauna like 6-7 days a week because it just makes me feel so good. Like I just feel like I'm just sweating out all the impurities in my body. And like, as you can see, I'm super drenched and I just feel so good. Like, I feel like it works your lungs and just everything. I'm just a huge fan of the sauna. Like, you can take everything away from me, but don't take my sauna away. And then Wednesday, y'all, this was the hardest day. I don't know why, but I literally, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. My alarm went off. I laid in bed and I was like, am I going? So I was like, just get up and see. I started, I brushed my teeth and I put my clothes on and I literally laid back in bed. And then I was like, am I going? And then I literally was like, Ashley, show up for yourself. You already started this video. You already got Monday and Tuesday. You might as well get Wednesday because once you get Wednesday, it's a done deal. You getting up and going the other day. So that's what happened. But I just started out with some tricep dips. This is actually my least favorite way to do tricep dips. Usually I like to use a bench, a chair, or something. I never have liked doing it on the ground. I don't know if I'm even doing it right. And I felt it though the longer I went. But I'd rather do it from a chair or something like that. Like, I don't know, the ground doesn't work for me, but I couldn't find a bench that I was able to use. So it's just like, it is what it is. And then I moved into squats to lunge. So for this, because it's such a simple move, I made sure to really contract my core. And when I got up from the squat and went to do the lunge, I made sure to move my leg with my core. It sounds weird or you're like, what? Like, how can you do that? But I'm telling you, if you do it, like if you get up right now and do it, squat, stand up, and then make your core move your leg back into the lunge, you'll feel it a lot more. And a lot of times, like, you think you need to add weight or a resistance of some kind to make it harder for yourself. But sometimes just like mind-muscle connection could be all of the intensity that you need. Okay, and then after that, I moved to half moon. And I'm making up these names, but it just makes sense to me. It's how I remember it. But I did a half moon with my leg, to an RDL, to a knee drive. So I put this in here to work on balance. I like to always have an intention on why I'm doing certain things in my workouts. And so this move was for balance and coordination. And lastly, I did a modified explosive push-up. I put these in my workout because I just want to work on being powerful with my own body. I do have a goal of being able to do a headstand, and I know that this might not be the most ideal way to work on that, but for me, because it's mental, I have the strength to hold my body up over my head, but my mind says I can't do it. And so what I'm saying is, if I work on doing things that show that I can be powerful within my arms, I can, hold certain things with my arms, I'm thinking that it will make me feel like, oh yeah, you can hold your body upside down. Like, what do you mean? So that's how it works in my brain. Thursday, I just did the sauna because, like I said, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go to my spin class. All right, and then Friday was fairly easy just because it's like the end of the week for me as far as work. So getting up and going was kind of like, okay, here's the start to the weekend. So Friday was literally the easiest day for me to get up and go to the gym. I started out with like very, very deep squats. We used to call them ass to grass in college. But I wanted to make sure I put these in there because I feel like it really makes me work within my hips because I have very tight hips. And I'm not the biggest stretcher, which I should be. But I have never been big on stretching. So I like to do deep squats to kind of make me work within my hips to kind of loosen them up and get more mobility in them. I am going to start stretching more, adding more yoga in. But for now, I'm making sure I get these in so that, like I said, I can lubricate within my hip joints. Then I did inverted rows. This took me back to college. We used to have to do inverted rows all the time, and I started to get really good at them. Obviously, I have not done them in a while, so my main goal is just doing like 3 or 4 really good reps. Once I feel like I'm not getting close to the bar and my hips start to sink, I'm done. Like, I'm really working on being able to pull my body weight up, which leads me into the next exercise, which are assisted or modified pull-ups. I really want to be able to pull my own body weight up. I want to do pull-ups. It's up there with my pistol squats. I really, really want to be able to do at least like 5 pull-ups, So I'm starting with modified and really working on pulling myself up. So that is my main focus when I'm doing these. I'm not going for reps. I'm literally going for filling my back, filling my lats, squeeze, and do most of the lifting when I do these exercises. I ended with skater squats. These look simple, y'all, but they're so intense. Like I said, I want to get my pistol squats down. So I'm trying to work on a lot of single leg movements, and these skater squats, y'all, I really was feeling the burn in my butt cheek on like my second rep. All right, that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all get some motivation, some inspo if you are looking to get into the gym or get back into a routine of working out. Start really slow. I would say my main points or main overarching theme of this video is to start slow, get rid of those old benchmarks, and the first day you get in there, just do the bare minimum, and then progress from there. If anything, it's going to give you more motivation because you're going to feel like, okay, I can do this. You're making it attainable for yourself. You don't want to make things that are so far out of sight that it's like, when am I ever going to reach these goals? So start slow, be nice to yourself, stretch if you're not a stretcher like me, and just start with really small goals for yourself. For me, I am ecstatic that I went to the gym 5 days in a row because that's what I said I wanted to do. I showed up for myself. So find your why and what's going to make you want to do whatever it is that you want to do with your life. Like, what's going to make you want to sacrifice other things? Because obviously, getting up in the morning to go to the gym, I could be sleeping. It feels good to sleep in until I have to get up and go to work. So I had to literally write down, why do I need to do that opposed to sleeping? So take that approach if you need to. That's it. I'm done rambling. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to subscribe to help your girl out. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it.